Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Keep you guys updated with things that I found going on in the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is toys_R_us. So this is part one of two. Part one was aired about 10-11 hours ago, and since then I've had a chance to go through yet another 10 things I've found, and I'm going to share them with you right now. Now, this is definitely, as I said, it's definitely going to have to be, and it is a weekly thing. We already had one last night as well, and we've got another one. More insights on some of the new figures from Mark Lonis himself. This is his take on, well, it's not his take, it's his insight and some pictures of Needlenose. Now, this is the one that, again, I'm pretty excited to get hold of. I think he looks great. I love the fact we've got the two Target Masters to go with him. Again, here is some more. Again, insight's the best word. If you go to his Instagram or indeed to T-Formers or TFW 2005, you can see everything that he's wrote about these figures, the making of it, who he worked with to make them, and just, I suppose, lots of information that it's nice to read. It's good that they share them so much. I definitely need to message him because I wonder if Mark Lonis is an avid yoga practicer, because he gets these figures in some of the craziest positions that, you know, most people wouldn't be posing their figures in any of these. So it's something I think I'm going to definitely have to ask him, but I'm sure you'll agree this looks great. And look at that as well, he's put the tip of the tail on top of the Target Master as well, and that looks really, really good. Very impressed with that. Again, I suppose I am very, very excited for this figure. It looks good, and there he is again making blast effects look great. I wish I could do it as good as him. Okay, last ones of this. And then moving on, people in Canada especially, you'll be pleased to know that Minerva has been sighted in a few. Let's have a look at this for you. GameStops. So keep your eye out. If you're after a Minerva in Canada, keep your eyes out in GameStops. They started to have sightings of her. So good luck in your hunt for her. Okay, this is a couple of other good and important newses. Hasbro Pulse fan stream. So, okay, it's clever, and they're probably going to want you to join the Hasbro Pulse Premium. They've taken to their Twitter to announce that a premium fan stream will be taking place on Thursday, October the 27th at 5 p.m. ET. And they promise to have reveals, giveaways, and pre-orders. So, this is exciting times. Maybe perhaps this is going to be Velocitron Wave 2, that again, unfortunately, we seem to have seen quite a few of already. We've seen 4 of them, haven't we, already? So maybe it'll be that, maybe it'll be some new things, who knows? But the only, I suppose, slight, what's the word I'm after? Negativity thing. Negative is you need to be a Hasbro Pulse member, but I'm sure everything, you know, it'll be completely broadcast normally afterwards anyway. Okay, moving on to something that's also not too great for anybody who plays Hasbro Forged to Fight, the game. Unfortunately, as you can see here, there's a full announcement that it is going to be shut down in 2023. So according to the information shared, all servers will be shut down on January the 13th, 2023. And as of today, all in-app purchases that cost real money will be disabled. So there you go. So it was released on the 5th of April, 2017. And unfortunately, it's closing down. Right, more Earthspark stuff. This time we've got to look at some Optimus Prime, some Bumblebee, and Elita 1 toys. Now we're going to start off with the Bumblebees. We've got all sizes there, which you can see. And of course, there again, so you've got the flip change one, the deluxe, the warrior, and is it the spin change of the tall one? I think it is the spin change, because obviously spins at the waist. So as you can see here, there they are. I mean, the size differences are huge, aren't they? They really are very, very big. Loads of difference in them. And I suppose, let's be honest, looking at them like this, they do look more for kids. Again, I'm excited to watch the cartoon. I think it looks great. Here's the Optimus Prime ones. So these are the ones that you put your fingers in and they transform. So they're one-step changes, but the new gimmick is that you can put them on your tip of your finger, as you're about to see in a second. That's the same Earthspark graphics that was on the deluxe boxes we saw earlier in the other video, and there they are. So they're very, very basic, as you can see. And then what we've got here is pretty much a demonstration. Again, pop your finger in. As you start to lift it up, it will then one-step change into the character that you've got. Genius. Very, very clever. Looks great, to be honest. And again, ideal for kids. Perfect for them. more Optimus Prime. As I say, yesterday was mainly the other characters. Yesterday for me, because it was in the night, is Optimus Prime and Elite 1. And as I say before, we had Megatron and Wheeljack, etc. And, you know, this is a warrior class and it's 15 steps. Very much reminds me of a Ratchet, I think, from Transformers Prime mold. Don't know until we see it in hand, but that's what it's reminding me of, as you can see there. And yeah, there you are. You can see she's just all covered up again, like pretty much, unfortunately, all Elite 1 figures are. However, robot mode looks good. And again, cartoon is out very, very soon. Last few pictures here of these Earthspark figures. I imagine they're going to be hitting stores and shelves very, very soon. This is something that's cool, actually. I've just watched this. I've got no idea who this chap is. Maybe he's American, or maybe he's just on YouTube. But it's Adam Savage's Tested. He has done, but formerly from Mythbusters. Maybe that's where I may have heard of him. He's got a 10.5 minute video or something on YouTube where RoboSen again have very kindly sent him and his friend the actual converting cab and the trailer. It's well worth a watch. I know we've seen lots of this before, but it's still cool to see people's reactions to the transformation process for the very, very first time. Okay, moving on to something else that's been spotted in store. And again, I know these are reissues and they were out years ago, but this is the new packaging for the other crossover or the other collaboration, shall we say. This is Street Fighter 2. That is, of course, Ryu and M. Bison. And I like the fact they've even said, you know, it's Optimus Prime and it's Megatron on the back as well. But this is the packaging you're looking for. These have hit some stores, some Target stores in America. Keep your eye out for them because they're out as we speak. Also, this is amazing. And this is something that I think, this is a guy that I've been to his shop. So friends of this channel, this is Paul. This is Paul from the Space Bridge, who's just got the most insane collection of rarities and oddities that you've ever seen. And they did a feature on this on T-Formers, and it was called Optimus Prime Behind the Mask. And of course, he always had his mask. And although he was never seen, bit John Cena then, he was never seen without it. These are, of course, never used actual animation cells of Optimus Prime without his mask. Now the Space Bridge, as I say, is Paul Hitchens. He actually has a Space Bridge toy shop, and he actually has a Space Bridge Facebook page as well, which I've managed to just very quickly, if I bring up on here just to show you how I suppose easy it is to find. There's some incredible crazy, that's the word, there's two words in one, things. He's got actual images of the as I said, the pink hot rod prototype. I think he actually owned it, to be fair. I think he was the person who actually owned it. So it's called the SB Space Bridge Transformers Archive. That's the group on Facebook that if you go to, you can see images like that, test pieces, test shots. As I say, his collection of Transformers is insane, absolutely insane. And I love the fact that they've done something like this again. Just, again, jogged my memory, brought it back to my attention of that. And I mean, it's just, it's amazing, isn't it? Look, because it's something that we've never seen. That's a genuine animation cell that, of course, was never used. So it's something you might want to check out yourself. There it is. So that's what happens if Optimus Prime would have had a face, not the faceplate. Okay, something else from T-Formers. This is Transformers Go. This is an online manga comic. They're at episode 15. It's unfortunately all in Japanese, but there's some great artwork. I've took a few screenshots from it. There's a direct link on tformers.com if you want to go check that out as well. It's something, again, that they feature every time it comes out. And then the final thing as well is, I wish I could tell you more about this. I don't really know. On the one hand, they're closing down one mobile game, and on the other hand they're starting a new one. So I've got some amazing shots here. I'm not sure they're actual, obviously, images from the game, and I've got a bit of a write-up about it to tell you as well. So this is Rage Battle. It's going to be a mobile game featuring the Transformers. As you can see, we've obviously got Autobots and Decepticons. That looks like it's Silverbolt, and again, obviously, unfortunately, I can't read Japanese. That looks like it's his stats. And then we've got a shot there of the Autobots, and then we've got Lambert, as his name is in Japan, so side swipe for everybody else. There's some more Autobots, and there's some Decepticons. And then here again, I took this from TFW 2005. It is on T-Formers. I'm just going to read a very brief bit about it. Basically, it's a new mobile game to be released in Japan, Transformers Rage Battle. Pre-registration has begun, so you can check that out. There's loads of links to it on here. There's not much details about the game. It's going to be a free RPG type game with an in-game transactions and featuring over 70 characters. So as I said, just as one sort of disappears, it looks like another one is coming in place. And this one, as I said, I think it looks stunning. So Transformers Rage Battle, check out social media to find the links and maybe see if we can play it. At the moment it's only Japan, but I'm sure, fingers crossed, it'll make its way worldwide. With regards to this channel, huge thanks again to everybody who took part in the live stream. That was great. It was so much fun. I'm definitely going to be doing a monthly. I'm also going to be doing a toy fair in Birmingham in 2 weekends time. I'm still doing the legacy figures. I'm still doing some Transformers figures, and I've got a few Generations ones to catch up on requests as well. Huge thanks to everybody for all their support. My voice is slowly going. Hopefully it's back and okay for the Transformers Facts Friday. And of course, if anything else happens that's newsworthy, I will let you know as soon as I find out. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for all the support. Please take care.